A couple of days ago, Twitter user Ethan Morgan posted a WWE thread of 30 WWE matches that had graphics made but didn't happen and the reasons why. So this particular video, inspired by Ethan Morgan's viral Twitter thread, will take a look at all of those 30 WWE matches. Brock Lesnar vs Jinder Mahal at Survivor Series 2017 in an inter-brand champion vs champion match. A few days before the match, AJ Styles defeated Jinder Mahal to win the WWE Championship, and instead of Mahal, he faced Brock Lesnar and lost to the Beast Incarnate at Survivor Series. Goldberg vs Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 36 in 2020. The two superstars had a face-off on SmackDown, but later Roman Reigns pulled out due to health concerns and was replaced by Braun Strowman, who squashed Goldberg at WrestleMania to become the new Universal Champion. Randy Orton vs Roman Reigns at Survivor Series 2020. This inter-brand match didn't happen because Drew McIntyre replaced Randy Orton by defeating him to win the WWE Championship. Drew McIntyre would later lose to Roman Reigns at Survivor Series. Brock Lesnar vs AJ Styles at Survivor Series 2018. Mere days before Survivor Series, Daniel Bryan turned heel and defeated AJ Styles to become the WWE Champion. At Survivor Series, Brock Lesnar defeated Daniel Bryan in an inter-brand match. Bianca Belair vs Sasha Banks at SummerSlam 2021. Sasha Banks was unable to compete and the match never happened. Instead, Bianca lost her title to a returning Becky Lynch in a squash match. Bianca Belair vs Rhea Ripley at Money in the Bank 2022. The match didn't happen because Rhea Ripley was unable to compete and was replaced by Carmella. The Undertaker vs the Great Khali at Great American Bash 2006. The Great Khali couldn't compete in the match because his hepatitis C blood test results hadn't come in yet, and he was replaced by The Big Show, who lost to The Undertaker. CM Punk vs Kevin Nash at WWE Night of Champions 2011. This match didn't happen because Triple H wanted to wrestle CM Punk instead and he replaced Nash. Bray Wyatt vs Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania 39. Bray Wyatt's personal health issues forced him to go on a WWE hiatus. He unfortunately passed away in August of that year. Braun Strowman vs Roman Reigns vs Brock Lesnar at Crown Jewel 2018. On an episode of WWE RAW, Roman Reigns announced that he was relinquishing the Universal Championship because of his leukemia. And instead of the triple threat match that was announced, fans got to see Brock Lesnar vs Braun Strowman in a title match. Roman Reigns vs Brock Lesnar, Day 1, 2022. The match didn't happen because Roman tested positive for COVID-19. Instead, fans got to see a fatal four-way match in which Brock Lesnar became the new WWE Champion. The Shield vs The Bar, Miz, Kane and Braun Strowman at TLC 2017. Roman Reigns was out of the match due to medical issues and in a shocking twist was replaced by WWE Hall of Famer Kurt Angle. At the same event, Finn Balor was supposed to take on Bray Wyatt in a singles match. Bray suffered medical issues as well and was replaced by AJ Styles. Seth Rollins vs Roman Reigns at Survivor Series 2015. The match didn't happen because Seth Rollins got injured. Ronda Rousey vs Becky Lynch at Survivor Series 2018. On the go-home show of Raw for Survivor Series 2018, the SmackDown women's locker room invaded Raw, and Becky Lynch suffered an injury. She was then replaced by Charlotte Flair at Survivor Series 2018. Stone Cold Steve Austin vs Brock Lesnar on an episode of Raw in 2002. Austin was not happy with the idea of losing to Brock Lesnar with zero build to the match, and that night he walked out on WWE and he was replaced by Bubba Ray Dudley, who lost to Brock Lesnar. Randy Orton vs Bray Wyatt at Backlash 2016. Unfortunately, Randy Orton was unable to compete in the match and was replaced by Kane. AJ Styles vs Daniel Bryan at Crown Jewel 2018. The match didn't happen because Bryan Danielson refused to work the show. Roman Reigns vs Adam Pearce at Royal Rumble 2021. Adam Pearce ended up faking an injury to get out of the match and was replaced by Kevin Owens. who lost to Roman Reigns. Brock Lesnar vs Braun Strowman at Royal Rumble 2019. Then WWE CEO Vince McMahon took Braun Strowman out of the match for in storyline destroying his limousine, and he was replaced by Finn Balor. At Royal Rumble 2019, Brock Lesnar defeated Finn Balor. Jack Swagger vs Dolph Ziggler vs Alberto Del Rio at Extreme Rules 2013. Unfortunately for Ziggler, he suffered from a concussion and was pulled from the match, and the match ended up becoming a number 1 contenders singles match. Brock Lesnar vs Seth Rollins on the Raw after WrestleMania 31 in 2015. As a part of the storyline, Seth Rollins didn't want to defend his championship and ran away from the Beast incarnate. Brock Lesnar ended up destroying several WWE personnel. Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar vs Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa on the Raw after WrestleMania 39 in 2023. While the introductions were being done, Brock Lesnar turned heel on Cody Rhodes and brutally attacked him, thus kicking off their months-long feud that ended with Cody Rhodes defeating Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam 2023 with a 2-1 score over the Beast incarnate. Riddle vs Seth Rollins at SummerSlam 2022. There was a disagreement in creative between the two men, and they instead just brawled at SummerSlam. Rusev vs Roman Reigns at SummerSlam 2016. For some reason, Rusev was unable to compete that night, but both men, however, did have a brawl. Bianca Belair vs Sonya Deville at Backlash 2022. The match didn't take place at the PLE and was changed to take place on the Raw after Backlash instead. Edge vs Kane at the Great American Bash 2007. Edge unfortunately got injured and the match didn't happen. Batista vs Kane vs CM Punk vs Rey Mysterio vs JBL at Unforgiven 2008. Punk was unable to compete in the match and was replaced by Chris Jericho. Samoa Joe vs Mustafa Ali vs Daniel Bryan vs AJ Styles vs Randy Orton vs Jeff Hardy inside Elimination Chamber at the namesake PLE in 2019. Ali got injured and was replaced by Kofi Kingston, who gave the performance of a lifetime, thus kicking off Kofi Mania on the road to WrestleMania 35. The storyline ended with Kofi Kingston defeating Daniel Bryan for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 35. Riddle vs Bobby Lashley vs Keith Lee at Elimination Chamber 2021. Keith Lee got injured before the PLE and was replaced by John Morrison.